Hello everyone, welcome to Around Town TV. My name is Carla Berline and we will get started in just a moment. Hey Mimi, look, we're on. Look it, see? We're just gonna share it to one page. Look it, you're on TV. Yeah. Okay, just a second and then we can get started. Okay, here we go. We're going to share it, Mimi, and then we can get started. Okay. Sharing it over to I have two Facebook pages, and make sure those people get to see this. I think you've been eating a little too many treats in quarantine, memers. Okay, here we go. Perfect. All right. Well, welcome to Around Town TV again. My name is Carla Berline along with Mimi, right? Oh, I get kisses? We've got this is Mimi, the multi-poo, and Mimi and I are kind of sporting our quarantine look, aren't we? We need to go to the groomers, don't we? Go see Jordy and Joanne and Joan, your favorites. So I had Mimi join me tonight. As we're all in quarantine, and life is a little stressful for many people, very uncertain for everyone, or for most everyone. And the Al's Vacuum has an annual pet contest. We've held annually in May and June, and we decided to hold it in April, even before the pandemic hit. It's just a great month to celebrate, and people like pets and food and kids. And Mimi is disqualified, but I just wanted to kind of show you, we'll go through and I'll talk a little bit about the prizes, where you can enter, to remind yourself how, and we'll walk through that. But before we do that, Mimi, she is a lover. So what do you think? Anything you want to tell everybody that they should be doing when we do this? Okay, just enter and love, lots of love. So that's her advice. You know what though? Most people can't hug and kiss right now. It's called social distancing. We're not even supposed to be this close. You know that, right? So do you think you should go see Grandma and Grandpa right now? Okay, well, I'm going to let her go see Grandma and Grandpa. Okay, Grandma's upstairs. Yeah. So what I'd like to show you, I'm going to take you to the Al's Vacuum Facebook page. And at the top, it'll say Al's Vacuum, and you'll see what the inside, a picture of the inside. They're known for their service, and of course, they have one of the widest selections in the upper Midwest of some of the best vacuums. They're so much fun, but, and they're great people that know their stuff. They've been there a long time. They will take care of you. And Mimi is actually hanging out here below by my feet. But one of the coolest things is this contest. And the reason it's so cool, we're going to go to that first. We, okay, someone's saying are we on? They don't see it. I believe, I'm going to go down here and see if we're on. We should be on. I have this going to multiple platforms. And it should be, yeah, it should be on. And it is even supposed to be, okay. So one of the things I'm going to do, because it was supposed to go to the Al's Vacuum page as well, I am going to share it. Of course, in the test it did. I'm going to share it to the Al's. Hello, Mom and Dad. They're both watching. We are going to quick share this to the Al's Vacuum page to make sure. I'm not sure why it turned off, but okay, here we go. Page, oops. This will just show you what I can do. Oops. No, I'm doing a page. Whoopsie. I just want to make sure this gets to all the pages it's supposed to be. And then I'll show you everything I was going to show you. Okay, so thank you for being patient. Now I've got it on the Al's Vacuum page, so that is what we needed, and you will get to see that because we will go over to the Al's Vacuum page right here. Okay, and whoops, It's taking us there right now, and then I can show you all the fun, cool things about this contest. It's really easy. Normally we were having you like our Facebook page and enter through their email, but because we're on all mediums and we have so much to share, what I did is at the top of the page, we'll see if the video came over. It did, yay! Okay, so we're gonna show you, I'll pull this up. Live stream. You gotta love live stream. Okay, so I have a software system that it goes to multiple platforms at once. We tested it 3 times today. It worked, but then of course when you go live, is always a glitch. It's not if, it's when and how and what, and so that's why we go with it. Okay, so here's the cool thing. This year, it's called the Al's Most Awesome Adorable Pet Contest. The grand prize this year, Patrick Na of Patrick Na Photography, now is not only going to do a framed custom 16 by 20 wall portrait, he also will do an 8 by 10 desk portrait for you with a value of $750. So he upped it by $250 this year. So thank you, Patrick. You get to do a fun shoot. Mimi was not like into hers, but he was so good with her. I was like, there's no way we're going to have any pictures, and we ended up with so many I didn't know which ones to pick. And it's because he's so good at working with pets. There's a video on this page as well that I will show you, but wanted to go through the prizes. So that's the grand prize. The second prize, it has a value of $499, just under $500. It's the Riccar R25S full-size upright vacuum. It's really incredible. The Riccar, if you've not been familiar with that, we have 2 of them in our house, and I have one that's, it's an upright, but it's a lightweight, so I can carry it up and down the stairs, and I love it. And it's so reliable and such a good vacuum. Third prize is the Riccar RSQ1 portable vacuum, value of $179, and those are good for hardwood floors and getting into those crevices that are tough, like the steps going up and down stairs. And the fourth prize is a 24-hour carpet cleaner rental, value of $49, and they have the Bissell carpet rental, and it is such a good, it's a professional system, it's top of the line, it gets those carpets so clean. So as you can see, some great prizes for the contest. Always have some great offers. They do trade-ins, just great service opportunities. Now, if you are like, okay, this is just way too much information, I'll listen to where to enter, but I could care less about that. But you need to know how. So both at the top of the Al's Vacuum Facebook page and their website, we go through the entry rules. So it's going on now through the 30th. And I'll let you read that, but what I really basically need is if you've got multiple animals, you can do that, but you have to enter a separate picture, and it goes through what is allowed and not allowed. But I need your first and last name of you as the owner, your pet's name, and preferably an email address that we can reach out to let everybody know when we're going to go live, when we're going to announce the winners, and to keep you in the loop of what's going on, and so we can contact you should you be one of the 4 lucky winners. Also, you will be, if you'd like to give me your phone number, that is fine too. 2 things. One pet, we prefer that you enter 1 pet per picture, well, and that is the rule, but you may enter multiple pets separately. You may not enter the same pet though multiple times. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. You can enter on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or email us directly. So on Facebook, what you can do is right where this is posted, you can either upload like I did here for Mimi, where you just upload a picture, and I will show you how to do that. So you'd upload a picture here, it ends up looking like this, and you just put your name, like I put Carla Berline, Mimi, she's a Maltipoo, and my email address. If you're not comfortable with your information being public or your animals and you're private, not a problem. You click on send us a message, and then let's see, contact you, and then you can send us a message, you click on, and then it'll take you to Messenger, and that way, whoops, you can send us, it's not working, but here, I hit the text button, I hit the wrong one. And then, I'm usually the one getting the messages, not sending Al's a message. So we can go in and you can actually private message us through here a message. I want to make sure it's working because I get lots of messages from you. Your button, okay. And then we finish. I wonder why it's not letting me send myself a message. I just did it. Okay, so, oh, here we go. You will receive messages from okay, yep. So this is because it's mine, it's not letting me send myself a message, which I get. But we will, I'm gonna take you to the Around Town page so I can show you, which is what you would do. It's because I am an administrator of my own account. So what you can do is you click on the contact us or send button. It takes you to a messenger which nobody else can see. Then you can upload your picture and type in all the information. If it's easier to do it on the comments, feel free to do that. Okay, so that's the Facebook one. I'm going to bring that down. Now, if you're like, you know, I'm a Twitter person, I prefer to just do it there. So if you're on Twitter and you go to the Al's Vacuum page, you can click on retweet with comment, upload the picture from here. Oops, I have to go in to the Al's Vacuum folder here. And then for Mimi, if I'm going to upload Mimi right there, I grab her, and then I would write, once it's done uploading, I will show you. In that, you can write a comment up here. I would say Mimi, or my name, Carla Berlin. Mimi is the multi-poo, and then info at around-town.tv. And then I retweet it, so then we know that you've entered. If you're, again, want to be more private, but you would like to do it on the Al's Vacuum page, you can go to messages, and same thing. You can send us a message through, you can upload it through here. So if you're on your page and you go to the Al's Vacuum page, let me see here, I'm going to go back. You can send us through here, right here. You go here, and then we'll go Al's Vacuum, pull it up, and you can actually either just type me a message, or when you're in your computer, I will show you here. So I'm on my page, and I go to Al's Vacuum, and I want to send you a message. I'll click right here, and then I'm able to upload Mimi's picture here. And if you have any trouble, usually everyone has their own medium that they know the best and they like, and then you would again type it privately right here, you know, Carla Berlin Mimi info at around-town.tv. And then I click send, and then nobody can see that. And that is Twitter. So you have two ways you can do it on Twitter. We showed you Facebook, so I'll take her there. Now let's go to Instagram, because there's a lot of you of the younger crowd that loves Instagram. So you'll go up to the message, and it'll be coming from your account, and same thing, you private message, and you can only do that on Instagram. You can only, there's only one way you can enter an Instagram, and you upload the picture and type in Carla Berlin Mimi and info at around-town.tv. And again, if you're an Instagram person, you know how to private message and do that, but I'm just showing you just so you can see that's the only way you can enter on Instagram. You can't upload a picture. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you go to here and you'll see comments, you cannot upload a picture in a comment here. You can just type, so that's why we can't have you enter there. That's why, but we can on Twitter and we can on Facebook. So I'm going to go back here. Is it dogs only or pets of all types? It's pets of all types. So that is a good question. I know this just the ad just showed the dogs, but we've got, and if you'll see the ad that I used, I will pull that up. You'll see this ad here. We show birds, we show rabbits, we have a parakeet, we've got chinchillas, kitties, puppies. So really it's anything, a snake, whatever you think is cute and you love of your pet, you can enter. So feel free to do that. Also, let's see here if we have any more questions. Oh, hi, Katie. Now, I'm also going to take you, whoops, I went to the, whoopsie, okay, so I'm going to take you to their website. I'm on the Al's Vacuum website, and then I'll take you back to the Facebook page. But on the Al's Vacuum website, the contest entry rules are listed. We also share the previous winners, well, you'll see from last year, the 4th through winner, 4th place, your 3rd place, 2nd. The grand prize winner last year, Lottie. The previous year in 2018, we had Bashan. And then we have all of the names of the rest. And then you'll see the entries and the rules here as well. Now, I'm going to go back to Facebook. And I'm going to go to the Al's Vacuum page. That should be your main page. You do need to, if you're a Twitter person, you need to follow us on Twitter to do that. If you're an Instagram person, go to Instagram and follow us. If you're a Facebook person, you'll want to go to the Al's Vacuum page. And again, I will show you as we get there. The pictures you can enter in the comments of what's pinned to the top or any one of our posts, because I will get a notification that you've entered. So as it pulls up here and it loads, I will show you once again the Easter post. And for all those who celebrated, happy late and belated Easter. And if you are stuck in your home, you know, a lot of people are watching comedy or food shows. I know a lot of us are eating and drinking way too much. But dogs and kids, and it brings a little bit of joy and peace in our hearts. It's such a stressful and uncertain time. So here's a good example again of how I entered Mimi. So you would just go and click on where you could upload a photo. And it's doing it. So I'll show you again. So go down here and I'll upload Mimi again, and then I'll say example, Carla, Berlin, Mimi, oops, Mimi, so I know that's, you know, and then I might even put dog or multi-poo, whatever you want, and then info at around-town.tv. And then hit enter, and you've entered. Yep, there her picture is. But if you're like, you know, I don't know that I want all that out there, feel free. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Oh, it was like get messages. You can send it, you'll click here, and what that does, I'll take you here to show you where others have entered. In our inbox, that'll take you to private where it's like an email through Messenger, which for many people is a separate app, but it will come to us privately right here. And we actually just got a couple more, so thank you to those who have entered. We really, really appreciate all of you. Let's flood Facebook with kids and food and animals. If you have a snake or a rabbit or whatever you prefer, or is your special, cute, adorable, most awesome, adorable pet that you want to enter in the Al's Vacuum Most Awesome, Adorable Pet Contest, we'd love to see that. Patrick Na is the judge, and he explains in a video on our page, so feel free, there we are, to go down on the Al's Vacuum page, and we post this all over social media. So if you're on Twitter or Instagram, it's there as well. But Patrick Na explains in a video on the page, and we will post it again to the top right here, of just how he judges. You know, he'll take him, and if his eye tends to go back to that, and he'll take away the ones that he knows for sure that aren't his top picks. But then if his eye tends to go back to that, and he talks through that, he's very fair. Oh my gosh, he takes this so seriously. But he'd love to work with all of you, and it's really, whether you win one of the prizes that we're giving, and we'll go through those again or not, he has great pricing. And even just sitting down to have a photo shoot with him and then to purchase pictures, most people sit down and they're like, okay, I don't know which one to pick. That's how I was with Mimi. I'm thinking, okay, if I get one good one, I'll be doing great. And he and I sat down, I'm like, oh wow, oh, well maybe that. And it actually ended up, I think I got 3 of them from him, and I put them all on the Christmas card. And honestly, Mimi did not cooperate. So that was a big shocker. Okay, so before we close out, I want to show you again. I'm going to open. So if you're bored in quarantine, enter the Al's Most Awesome Adorable Pet Contest. If you forget, go to our Facebook or the website. You can enter on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And 2 different ways, if you're someone who wants to really do it private, or if you're someone who's just not social media but you want to enter, you can email us at alsvacuum@aol.com, and that is listed in the entry and rules as well. So our grand prize has a value of $750, a framed 16 by 20 wall portrait and an 8 by 10 desk portrait of your pet taken by Patrick Na of Patrick Na Photography. And then our second prize is a Riccar R25S full-size upright vacuum, value of $500. The third prize is a Riccar RSQ1 portable vacuum, good for stairs or getting into furniture and cleaning up that way. Fourth prize is, I have used their Bissell 24-hour carpet cleaner. They have a value of $49. It's just a really, it's a good machine, gets your carpets cleaned in the spring and the fall, and is fantastic. So as you can see, some pretty cool prizes. Enter, you have from April 1st through the 30th. We will then, once we gather all that information and Patrick's had time to judge, I will email all of you or contact you by your choosing or wish, whether it's phone or email, and let you know when we will go live to announce the winner. So we are excited to do that for all of you. We want to congratulate all the past winners and all of the people who have shared in this fun. It really gives us joy to see the pictures posted, and it's fun. That's why I do encourage you to post them in the comments if you so choose, or behind the scenes. We'll put together a video, and in fact, I'm right now been editing together a video of past people who have entered, so you can get an idea. It's just a really fun, great way, and who doesn't love their animal right now? It's about the only thing we can get close to, and that, they love us unconditionally. Times are uncertain. A lot of people are stressed financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. I know in our house, many of you know both my parents have terminally ill cancers, and I have been their caregiver since 2013. And they do a great job. They look good, but you can tell they've lived through the polio epidemic, or yeah, that wasn't really called a pandemic. So they understand. My dad's dad had polio, was hospitalized for a year. This is different. This is unusual. This virus isn't like any other that we've had. When we had the Spanish flu back in, was it 1917, I believe, or the flu that came out then, it was so different. We didn't have all this technology. We didn't have all this fear invoked. Sometimes I wonder if some of this technology isn't a detriment, because I see so many people panicking, angry, mean, people out on the road. I saw one of the when we were traveling on the freeway, one of the signs the other day, I had to go out, said, slow down, we need the ventilators and beds for COVID. And we're really prepared here in Minnesota. Thank you to the Minnesotans who have stayed home and are taking care of yourselves and others, and not trying to transmit or carry the disease, infect or catch it yourself, or potentially kill somebody by carrying it or catching it yourself. This isn't a disease that necessarily picks a demographic. It's a pandemic. That's why they're calling it that. So let's take care of ourselves. But while we're sad or while we feel paralyzed or overwhelmed at times, let's do things like this and let's enter. We would love to see it. Just flood our page if you could. And if you're someone who wants to enter in 2 places, you can. I will keep track of that as well. Tuesday nights, Around Town TV's been going live for the last several years. You can also find us on MCN6, which is on Roku. They're on demand. There's 6 on the dial of every cable company in the Twin Cities through the broadcast viewership. They're also in the HD channels of Comcast. We run 4 times a day, all but 2 days, and the other 2 days we run 3 times a day. So if you're channel flipping, you're likely to have caught Around Town TV. We feature the best kept secrets in businesses and people, and have been since 2003. It's always an honor to partner with Al's Vacuum and to be able to share what they're doing. They're good people. They've been in business for 47 years. They're conveniently located in Bloomington. Their customer service is so important to them. Al and Karen Alstead, the co-owners, are just fantastic human beings, great family. Dave Remfer, the general manager and co-owner, is outstanding. He's been there since he was a kid working there. I think he started in high school. It's been like 38 years. And Scott's been there over 20 years. And then we have Sherry's been there over 12. So the longevity of these people and their knowledge and expertise is second to none. I see people whenever I'm there come in with 20-year-old vacuums because they can have them serviced and fixed, and they keep them going, and they're good quality. They're not the cheap ones that you can get. You can always, you get what you pay for. And if you want a good one, invest. They have great deals. They have trade-ins. Go see them and tell them that Around Town sent you. And if you want to enter in person when they open back up, you will be able to do that. They have been closed, but I know they're talking as we can open back up. But if you need something in the meantime, email them is the best way. You can also call them, but I encourage you to email them at alsvacuum@aol.com. I promise you, Dave or Scott or Sherry will get back to you, and they will take care of you. I had a friend who needed something. She called them, and she went over there by appointment and was able to, her vacuum quit. She was able to get a new one. So don't hesitate. They'll bring it to the curb. They'll fix you up. They'll come and get your vacuum if you've got kids in the car or elderly people. They're taking every precaution, but you are the foundation to their success, and they promise they'll be here. They've been here 47 years. They don't plan to go anywhere. And in the meantime, enter the Al's Vacuum, their most awesome, adorable pet contest. Thanks for tuning in. I will keep promoting for what's coming for next Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. Central Time. We always appreciate you tuning in. I will go to all the comments and follow up with any questions. I had the software system go out to multiple platforms, and it did all but the one, so I will go back now and look at those. But again, we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll hope to see you next Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Around Town TV. Stay home and be well. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
I go where everyone is friendly. I go